I will be showing you how will we can reset the interface. You can change the position. If you accidentally change the position, then I will show you in next basically we are covering the interface only now. If we forget the location of the tools, then we will be going to reset the interface. It will be become in original position as it was initially. So we are covering the interface only now. So we know the ribbon and we know the tool palette and the condition of the different tool palette and how it is showing. Now I will move to one more thing. After the ribbon, there are different tabs in which you are saying start tab, new tab. It works similar to as Chrome, that are called tabs, start tab, drawing one tab. So basically it tells you how many drawing you are working. You can work with several drawings same time. Same as Chrome, you can work with different websites. How many drawings you are working. One is start, that is when you start, that start tab is automatically appearing. After that, drawing tabs. You can close anyone, you can create a new drawing. After this, you will find a black area. I am hovering my mouse over this whole area in which we will be working. That is called workspace. Workspace means we will be creating our all parts, all drawings. We will be doing work in this workspace. This workspace is basically a 3D space. To create your 3D model. 3D model means if you are sketching something on a plane, then it also will be in space. If you are sketching only lines, rectangles in the same plane, then also it will be existing in space only. So your 3D space can also be a 2D space and 3D space. 2D space is part of a 3D space. After this, I am going to show different views of these. One small YouTube type icon is existing here. Sometimes it confuses you. Different interfaces can show you different type of ribbons, different type of these menus. So I will be covering this toggle button, which is important for a new learner. That is called toggle button. As I have earlier said that time and space on the screen. If we see, if we are going to create a very large drawing, then space will be short. So sometimes we want to save space on the screen also. So this toggle button, a YouTube type icon, is existing here. If you click once on that, you will see some changes. What are the changes? Several type of commands are, your tool palettes are now very short. You can see that same, there is draw. If you hover on that, then your complete tool palette will be appearing. If you hover on modify, then modify tool palette will be appearing. It means the larger size of the tool palette has been shortened. What is the benefit of that? You will get more space. If you click second time on the same YouTube type icon button, that is called toggle button, then it will be further shortened. It means icons of the tool palette is also shortened. Only draw, modify, name and annotate. It means icon is hidden and only name of the tool palette is appearing. It further saves your time, your space. Now if we click one more time, then your ribbon disappears, and one more time if we click that, then you will be back to your original position. It means we can click four times. First it is original position. After clicking one, after first click, palettes get sort. After second click, only palette name appears. Only palette name appears. After third click, ribbon disappears, and on fourth click you come back to the original position. It means you can click your toggle button 4 times, then your interface items will be different. You can switch between these views. If a newcomer comes to the interface, then he may confuse that something is missing here. In the after third click, he will consider that he is missing something. But you can learn a toggle button which is useful. Before going to reset interface, you can check your toggle button, because toggle button also changes your interface item size. Basically all items are present in the whole menu, but its view is changed. So if you have to know about this toggle button is useful to change the interface according to the space requirements of your drawing. So toggle button also changes the interface. Resetting the interface. When we will go for that, first of all we will check toggle button condition. If toggle button corrects the interface, then it is okay. We don't need to go for resetting. And sometimes we hide several type of tools. We will be covering hiding of the tools after resetting. We can hide different type of tools. For the example, I can show you. If I click on the task bar, here is a small button. An interface appears at the left side. You see here model space, grid space, snap mode, dynamic input, polar ortho, which commands are ticked that are available in the interface. If I start unticking them, then you can see that your ribbon tools are hiding. If you click, they are becoming shorter and shorter. Here are now 10 commands. If I start clicking them once again, then number of commands will be appearing. So we can hide from the interface as per our requirement. If I turn on all, this task pane will be full. We can hide the several commands from here. If we have hidden the commands from here, then we do not need to reset the interface. It means we have to check toggle button condition before resetting. We have to check hiding of the commands. If only we have hidden some commands, then we can once click them once more and they will be appearing. Then we do not need to reset. Basically, resetting is like resetting your mobile phone or resetting your computer. If you reset, then it reaches to your original factory conditions. It means whichever work you have been done, setting you have created in AutoCAD according to your convenience, that all will be resetted to original position. Suppose you have created drawings in millimeter and in original position it reads in meter. Then if you have changed dimension type, then it will be resetted to original position and you will be needed to create your own dimensioning after resetting. It means resetting converts AutoCAD to original factory position. So that is a last option. If you are not able to change your interface using these two things, then you can go for resetting interface. Resetting is a last option as it converts all your setting to original factory conditions. Sometimes which is not desirable during actual working conditions. So if you are recognizing nothing and you are unable to find your commands, you are unable to identify your interface, then you can go for the resetting. For the resetting, you will have to go to AutoCAD menu. You will click on AutoCAD menu. In the AutoCAD menu, we are going to bottom side and you will get a options here. On clicking options, a new window will be appearing which shows different type of settings you can do. In files you can save, in display you can change several things, you can open and save properties you can control, plot and publish setting you can control. There are different type of settings. We will be discussing as we need. So all things present here we will be not discussing here. We are going to discussing only resetting. So in the last you will get a profile tab. In the profile tab you will get a reset button at the bottom side. You will click on reset. You will have to click on yes, you want to reset. Then apply that, then OK. You can see that whatever changes I have done in the interface, I have dragged several type of tool palettes into different places. It means you can drag them, several changes you can do with them, and after that you can reset. Once more I will be showing you. I have dragged these tool palettes here, this tool palette here, and I have changed the views also. I have restarted my AutoCAD. You will face this type of problem which I am going to face now. Sometimes your AutoCAD interface crashes, and when you restart your AutoCAD, then you will be seeing several type of changes in your interface. I have restarted my AutoCAD. Now you can see several type of tools are appearing on the bottom side, on the left side. These are basically called toolbars, which were present in your previous versions, you can see when AutoCAD crashes and your interface is quietly different from the previous one. You are getting this draw toolbar in the place of tool palette. You are getting draw toolbar here. You are getting some layer toolbar here, some modify toolbar here, which were not present in the initial interface. It means whenever you will restart your AutoCAD, you can face this type of interface changes several times. So you have not to fear about that. If this type of interface change is occurring, then you have to go for resetting. So if I go to resetting once more, then I will go to this type of icons are floating in your workspace. If I go to AutoCAD menu and click on options, the window will be appearing here, and I will go to reset, yes, and click on OK. Your total interface is reset once again. It means you can reset your interface at any time if interface change is not familiar with you. As I told you that this resetting is an ultimate option. Resetting is ultimate and last option. Before going to that, I want to show one more thing. If you are facing different interface, then you have to check workspace condition also. Before going to reset, you have to check workspace settings also, because your AutoCAD has different type of workspaces. Workspaces means, as I have told, mechanical engineer has different workspace, electrical engineer has different workspace. So you can create multiple type of workspaces. So we have to check workspace also before going to reset workspace. In original AutoCAD, you will get 2D drafting and annotation workspace, that is default. After that you will get 3D basics, and after that you will get 3D modeling. These three workspaces are in the interface by default. So before going to resetting your interface, you have to check workspace also. So we can check our workspace. We are going to the bottom side here. I am moving my cursor here. A gear type icon will be appearing. That is called workspace switching. You can read the text also. Hover on the toolbar and you can read the text. So that is called workspace switching. Next to the that icon, if I click on arrow button, you will get a drafting and annotation, 3D basics and 3D modeling. If you click on 3D basics, you can see here that your tool palettes are completely changed now. And once again, if I go to the 3D modeling interface, then your interface will be changing once again. It means before going to reset, you have to check your workspace, in which workspace you are working. So workspace can be switched from here. One more option of switching workspace, basically some buttons are hidden here. You can choose workspace from here. If workspace is on, then one drafting annotation workspace switching is available at the top also. It means AutoCAD provides you doing same thing at different places. If you turn on the workspace, at the top side you can switch to different workspaces from here also. You can switch different workspaces from the bottom side also, and you can type workspace on the screen, and you can change workspace from typing also. It means you have several options: clicking at the bottom side, clicking at the top side, typing the command. It means AutoCAD is providing you several methods to do the same thing, because sometimes your mouse is not working, your keyboard is not working. So you can perform your task as per your convenience. You can work on AutoCAD using keyboard only, using mouse only, whichever is convenient you can use. So basically, before going to reset, you have to check your workspace also.